morning, everybody. So rest assured, I'm here to talk about my passion for branding, and maybe I'll have the opportunity to come back next time and we perform in Harper. Who knows? Let's click through. Does this work? Oh. Oh, really? Oh. Well, let me start by thank you for the opportunity to be presenting the Eneco case. If everything is going all right, of course. It's for me a delight to be here in Iceland, which is really a country that's leading by example when it comes to sustainability. And so it's very excited. I'm going already to fill you in about the title of my presentation. And the title of my presentation is really No Guts, No Glory. It surely takes some guts for energy companies to be future-proof and face all the challenges that we are entering. And it definitely takes some courage to take on these challenges. And in the next couple of minutes, I will explain you how Eneco is taking on them and tell you a little bit more about the Eneco story. There it is, no guts, no glory. Yay, we got the presentation. Let me start with sharing a couple of details about the Eneco Group. We consist of a group of companies, and together we service the entire energy chain. We are an integrated energy group, that is until February 2017. Because of the Dutch Power Act, we are forced to divide the grid operations from the production and supply company. Our roots go back to the 19th century. So we've been around for quite some time, and I guess that also proves that we, as a group, are equipped for change. Our shareholders are Dutch municipalities, and we're based in several European countries. Eneco is the strongest brand in the group, and we are the third largest energy company in the Netherlands. And 25% of our supply of energy we produce ourselves, and that's mainly wind power, because of course Netherlands is a very windy country. 2007 for us was a very important year. It was a year of change, because at that time Eneco Group radically opts for a sustainable strategy, and we changed our mission into sustainable energy for everyone. And that is from the conviction that the only way to have energy available and affordable in the future is to do it sustainably. Like the other speakers mentioned, we've got only one planet, and we're wearing that out. So if we want to leave the planet healthy and resilient for our children and the next generations, we have to do something about it. With this choice for sustainability, Eneco was amongst one of the first energy companies to do so, and turned out to be a front runner in the Dutch energy industry. Because I'm always hesitant to admit, but as you might be aware of, that Netherlands is sort of dangling at the bottom of the list when it comes to sustainable energy production. Somewhere between 5 or 6% of all energy consumed in the Netherlands is produced from renewable sources. So though our government has set high ambitions to raise that percentage, there's still a long way to go. So you would say choosing for a sustainable strategy is just right on target. However, there's only one problem. Actually, there's quite more than one problem. As we've been already discussing yesterday, that the energy market is a price-dominated market. Consumers don't really care where their energy comes from. It's up till now, energy has been a low-interest product, though we see that changing when you got an electric car parked next to your house, or when you have solar panels on your roof. So I do believe that energy might have been a low-interest product in the past, but it will no longer be, and that's a big chance for us. Another thing that we are facing is that sustainability claims are widely mistrusted. A lot of companies claim to be sustainable, and well, to be honest, sometimes it's just a sort of marketing message. And the last, and that's also very important, is that of course no one really advocates climate change. But when a solution is a wind turbine in your backyard, enthusiasm drops. So the challenge is how to make sustainability really a brand asset. And let me explain two key success factors for Eneco in that respect. First, be credible. Because of this mission, we suddenly became a brand with an opinion, and that really comes with responsibilities. So Eneco was the first energy company to be joining the Climate Savers program from WWF. And rest assured, this is not a free ride or a quality mark that you can buy. We signed up for some serious commitments. So we switched all of our clients to green energy without charging them more. We invested heavily in sustainable energy production. We help consumers and businesses to become greener and save on energy consumption. For instance, we recently built a power plant for a data center of Google, and by 2018, all Dutch electric trains will be running on wind power. And these are huge steps for the Netherlands to becoming more and more sustainable. But it's not only what you do on the outside, it's maybe even more important what you do on the inside. So being a climate saver, we also committed ourselves to reduce our climate footprint and record and reduce the CO2 emission per employee. Last, and that's certainly not least, we also invest in internal alignment of our mission, of our employees. Of course, a brand is a story, but more importantly, it's the people that embody your brand. So if your strategy is about sustainability, you really have to work on inspire people with that, and well, hopefully they'll be proud to join our company. And I can surely say that of course, we've got people working at Eneco. We're just here to do a fun job and get a monthly paycheck. But definitely, it is the case that Eneco is very attractive as an employer because of our sustainable choices, because of our profile, and that you can work at Eneco and contribute to something greater. The second key factor is be relevant. And we're just looking to May whether this is sort of the better setting for an electric. It's home, isn't it? And it's comfort. And I think it's a pretty cool car, isn't it? So be relevant. Of course, towards a sustainable society, we can only do that together. But the fact is how do you make sustainability appealing to a larger audience? Of course, you've got the few that are environmental conscious, but for us as Eneco, it has been important to also reach a broader audience that is not, well, in the first instance, worried about the climate, but does feel happy with green solutions and green energy, because, well, of course, it gives you a good feeling. And I will show you two propositions which explains how we make sustainability attractive to a broad audience. First is Eneco Dutch Wind. That's a value proposition which is actually basically very simple, but turned out to be very successful. It's easy. The harder the wind blows, the higher your discount. It's as simple as that, and it works magically. The second is our smart thermostat and tone. We introduced that in 2012, and tone allows consumers to manage and take control of their energy consumption. And of course, it also connects with all other smart home applications. So now, instead of one yearly negative contact with Eneco, your energy bill, you have sort of daily positive interactions with your brand. You can save in energy, but you can also connect to your lighting, or even your smoke detector, or well, make your house not only green but also smart and more comfortable to live in. Tone has proved to be very invaluable to Eneco, and it opens up for us new market opportunities, and really offers also an escape. We've been talking about the commodity trap yesterday. Well, Tone for us is really a chance to get out of that and enter more and more in energy as a service. Basically, it's all about reconnecting people with energy to make it fun. The harder the wind blows, the higher the discount, or to make it smart and comfortable, like with Tone as a sort of smart home technology platform. I want to show you a video, of course, that brings this message across.
Farewell, old world. We just popped by to say cheerio. To your coal power plants, drilling rigs and super tankers. Farewell, nodding donkeys and negative head shakers. Good riddance, slurpers and polluters. Bye-bye, millions of barrels of oil a day, year in, year out. Farewell, old world. But thanks for all the progress. That we put a man on the moon is something we'll never forget. But now, it's over. Welcome sun, see how it shines. And welcome wind. Welcome family next door. Great that you're going for smart innovations. Welcome electricity generators. Welcome cities that are getting greener and businesses that run on wind. Welcome idealists, good to see you. Welcome big bosses and little guys, gadget freaks and speed freaks. Welcome neighbours, nature lovers, train commuters, cyclists, whiz kids and chilly willies. Every day you make this land that little bit better, cleaner, nicer and more livable. Because green energy, all those smart applications, they're not just for the odd individual anymore. They're for all of us. Welcome to the new world. Eneco. Freedom.
I'm not quite finished. I'm not quite finished, because of course it's an appealing video, but we're not there yet. The point is the world keeps on changing. Sustainability has become really a valuable brand asset for us. It paid off in the last 10 years, and we really believe that we'll continue to do so in the next 10 years. But we're never ready. Sustainability is never to be reached fully. It's a sort of constant development. So we need to stay credible and stay relevant. But the point is, relevance in the future will change, or the way to be relevant for energy companies. In a world where energy becomes more and more decentral, and consumers are the one who decide how, when, where, how they will produce their energy, what they do with it, store it, share it, or whatever, the role of energy companies will change, and also the way to be relevant. And I guess we have to all rethink our role in this process, and really, again, show some guts. But, well, personally, I'm very much looking forward to that future. And I would say, welcome to the new world. Thank you.